Hey everyone, it's Dan here. In this video we're going to be using registration marks to make a sticker, and this is in response to Joanna Reyes, who mentioned on another video, if you use registration marks it'll be easier. Now I've never even thought about using registration marks, I've just done everything by eye, but I'm not one to turn down good advice, so let's give it a go. So here we are looking at the sticker I made in the previous video, the tiger. And I'm just going to create some squares. That seems to be the go-to shape. So I'm just going to put a square in here, and then we'll tidy up the dimensions. Let's make it 15 by 15 millimeters. I've used the dropper tool to pick up the exact same orange as the tiger. So I'm just going to duplicate that and move that across to another part of the design. Let's just bring that in a little bit. And then I'm going to duplicate that and hit D for the dropper tool. Let's make it white. Do the same on this one. Control D, make that white. What that's doing is creating duplicate squares underneath, which will, when I transfer this to my vinyl software, Signcut Pro 2, it will be able to sort out these registration marks, and I'll show you that in a second. Let me just put these back to where they were, and then let's just make another duplicate there. Control D and make that one black. Control D and black. Ooh. And then lastly Control D, green, Control D and green. So let's just check that. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4 colours all in the same position, and 1, 2, 3, 4 colours all in the same position. So I'm just going to save that and go over to the vinyl cutting software. Okay, so the image is across into Signcut Pro 2. Now I did miss out the tongue, I only did 4 colours, there's actually 5, so I've added that in, but here's the completed image, and if I just go over to the right here, I can just click on individual colours and you'll see that the registration marks are present in every section. The scale changes on the screen, but it's all the same size once you cut it, and true to how it should be when you make the sticker up. So there's the 5 colours, let's get them cut. Right, so that's all cut and weeded. Let's start with the black and the white. Right, so I'm going to not worry about the design too much. I'm just going to align the 4 squares. And peel this out. Now, because I'm doing 5 colours, this may, the more layers I add, obviously the stick is only going to be 2 layers deep, but the registration marks are going to become 5 layers deep on the last one. So we'll see how that works. So next up we'll do the orange. I'm going to use the same piece of transfer tape. And I'll do the green. And finally we'll do the red. I'm still using the same piece of transfer tape. And the last one's a little easier because you don't have to worry about retaining those registration marks. So there's a finished sticker. It worked really well. I think it would work better for 2 or maybe 3 colours. I was a bit ambitious doing 5 colours for my first go, but it did still work. It just made the registration marks, as they stack up, they get really thick, and it may affect your alignment a little bit. But yeah, it still worked, so I'll definitely be using this in the future. So thanks to Joanna for asking the question. I hope this is a good response for you. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope it's helped. If it has, if you stayed this long, give me a like, it'd help me out, and I will see you in the next one.